Hello, this is Jeremiah with Bull Ridge Plumbing. We're at 1551 Oak Court doing a sewer inspection from an outside cleanout. Right now we're looking back inside the house. Can make it about 45 feet. This is a secondary line that we're up inside of right now. It's cast iron. We're looking at a cleanout ahead of us, so that's just the end of the line. There's a little bit of standing water there. Not sure what's connected on this line from inside. But anytime there's a belly, it's a potential for more maintenance or backups, as that can tend to slow the flow of drainage. Cast iron has a little bit of scale, but it's actually in really good condition for its age. Actually, here we get some more scale, so this is right as we drop down into the bigger line. This is, I believe, still cast iron. Slight belly here, right as we have a fitting on that left side where another line dumps in. It is cast iron. It looks really good for its age. Appears we jumped into clay. In clay we typically see offsets and root intrusions, very common with this type of plumbing system. Right there we have a case where we get a little bit of the roots on that left side. Not enough that we can really clean up with a cable, but enough that we'd recommend a Root-X. That is a foaming herbicide that'll go in, it'll coat all edges of the pipe, that'll kill off those roots and help prevent them regrowing into the line for up to a year. A little longer roots growing right there on that left side from that joint. Transition to plastic here at 12 feet. It's right before we come up our outside clean out, which is a two-way. Let's bring you up out of this riser. So the one farther from the house when we went in that goes towards the house, that's when we're going to go in next. We'll see you on the other side. Alright, and we are back. Now we're out at the city tap. It's about 87 feet. Appears that the city is clay. And we'll go ahead and start pulling back. We right away jump into plastic. It does appear that we may have an issue right here. I'll have to take this one back and look at it on a bigger screen. Not sure if we have something going on right there or not. It sure appears that we do. As always, we're viewing this on a small screen here on the job site, so we will take it back to the office, review it on a bigger screen so that we can make a better determination of what's going on at these points. So anything that we find will be on the final report. Changing directions. Here is where we transition from clay to plastic at 73 feet. It has got a little bit of an offset, but it is the flow of drainage is not going to be affected with that offset. Start to see a little bit of roots here. Again, really minor. It looks like they probably have recently been cleaned up. So far, still just going to recommend that Root-X. Looks like here at 50 feet we go back to plastic. Just for a tiny little spot repair. It's right at 48 feet we go back to the clay. Spider web there on the right. Right here on the left side we do have a crack in the clay line at the joint. This one really doesn't affect a whole lot where it's located. Do have some roots coming in on that side. If those roots are not maintained, it is going to cause that to get worse. Back to plastic here at 12 feet, right before we come up. Clean out riser again. Get the camera cleaned off for you. So again, farthest one from the house goes in the house, one closest to the house goes out to the alley. There's the back of the house, there's the alley. Thanks for watching.